Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna have in the background. I'm probably gonna have like some easy clue content. Lately, I've been working on getting 500 easy clues done. So I'll be doing that in the background. Nothing to do with what I'm actually talking about in the video today. It's just something to have that's in the background there for you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I made a video on December 31st last year, 2015, and it was called New Year, Same Me, and it had Lynx Titan predictions for what Lynx Titan is going to do for the next year, and it had a couple things, just a couple jokes from me, saying what I wanted to do and how, New Year, Same Me, nothing's changing. And when I watched that video back recently, and what I noticed in there is that I said a few things which have actually happened. So I mentioned that I wanted to start getting into streaming and making videos. And back then I'd done like maybe 2 streams, ever. And now my Twitch channel is bigger than my YouTube channel. It's going crazy. Like it's actually doing really well, and it's amazing. So I'm very happy that that actually happened. And then the videos, I have made some videos. So over this past year, I've made a good amount of videos that I would say I'm very happy with. I helped out with making Last Man Standing changes into very big game-changing things for Last Man Standing. I made a few guides. I made some progress videos. I made some update videos. I don't even know. We made a lot of videos this year. Even like it's not a whole lot, but it's a lot for me, I'd say. Even though I don't really have a specific resolution, I feel like 2017 is going to be a very big year for me personally, because there's so much going on with work, with streaming, with the game, with everything in general. Everything is going to change for the better. Not necessarily change, but it's just going to it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's amazing, and I am looking forward to that a lot, even though there's no real changes going on. Everything's just going really well right now, so nothing to complain about currently. And I feel weird talking about it or even mentioning it, but a lot of the reason that things are going to change for the better is because of you guys. Not necessarily YouTube so much, but a lot of it's because of Twitch. My streams have been doing so well that I can actually work part-time at my job now, and not full-time, and that means that I can put a lot more effort into my streams, my videos, my everything, and I'm not necessarily anywhere near the full-time potential yet. I don't have that yet. I can't do streaming full-time and have it be my only source of income, but I am going to be going part-time for 2017, meaning I work less, just enough that I'm making extra cash to be able to live off of. My current job, I don't really talk about it much, but it's just a job. It's not a career. It's not something I'm taking a passionate approach to. It's not something that's going to be a career for the rest of my life. All it is a job. It's just a job, and if streaming could be my job instead of my current job, that would be amazing, because I don't have a full career path at the moment. And yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there, just so you guys know that, because I feel like I should say that, and it's the end of the year. So what better time to say that than right now? So moving forward, I have noticed that I say and a lot of different mistakes I make still when I commentate, and I'm trying to work on that. It's not something that's on the top of my priority list, but I am working on that. And let's go ahead and look at what I've actually done this year. So if we look at the stats from December 2015, I was ranked 15 overall. I had 1180 mil XP, and my stats are on screen right now. And what I've done this year is I've gained about 600 mil XP, a little bit under 600 mil XP, which isn't the most. It's a good amount, obviously, but for me, my own personal standard, I feel like I didn't gain as much as I could have. Obviously, I've gained 1100-ish EHP this year, which is efficient hours played. I don't really know. A lot of things have changed with EHP on Crystal Math Labs. If you guys don't know what it is, it's basically a site that tracks your XP, and they have their own little thing on there, which basically tells you how efficient you are. And so I guess I've done about 3 and a little bit efficient hours every day this year, which, it's not a whole lot, but it's okay. The main reason for that, I'd say, is because of work, and because I've been pet hunting and doing things like clues, and it's slowing me down, but at the same time, my goals aren't EHP based, they're not XP based. I have a lot of different goals in this game, and it's not all just down to the max XP an hour, everything. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at this year. Probably wasn't my best year as far as EHP goes. and I'm working on it. So my goals for this year, I think, it's hard to say. I want to get crafting and herblore done. I want to get some fire making XP. I want to go for some skilling pets. So I'll get my gathering XP up, I'll get my hunter XP up, my thieving XP, my agility XP, mining, all those different, skills that are currently lower than they could be. I'll be getting those up while I go for pets, because my main focus at the moment is pets, I'd say. Pets and completionist stuff, and so I haven't really been too focused on, XP and high scores. So for this year, I just want to continue that. I don't know how far I'll get. It comes down to a lot of luck. I could go very dry at some boss or some pet, and it could take me a lot longer than it should, meaning I'll have to spend more time on that. And there's raids coming up, which I could love raids, and I could want to do raids for 2 or 3 months before I get bored of it. You don't know. I could do raids for a day and get bored of it. We got to find these things out. So for this year, 2017, I really don't know what I'm going to be doing on RS. I know for the first part of it, I'm going to be doing raids, and I'm going to be doing more pet hunting, trying to finish off Arma and Zami, which are the last 2 pets I'm going to get through Slayer. And then once I finish those, I'll be going for pets that aren't through Slayer. I might do KBD through Slayer, we're not sure. But if we talk about pets, I actually gained 6 of them this year. I got the Heron, I got 2 of the DKs, which finish out the whole DK set. I got the KQ, I got the Sire, and I got the Hell Puppy. And I'm very happy with those. I spent a good amount of time pet hunting this year, which is the reason why I'm slacking on the EHP. And so I'm pretty happy with how the year went, even if it doesn't reflect it on my high scores. I did go down 1 rank from 15 to 16, but as long as I stay top page, I'm pretty happy with that. So that's where we're at. That's what the plans are. Now let's move on to Lynx Titan. So for Lynx Titan, this guy, I almost got my guesses like 100% accurate. I was so close to getting it right. The one thing he did that I did not expect him to do was some agility XP. And that's the whole reason that, like, he didn't do prayer, so he did agility, and he's got more woodcutting than I expected, while also finishing off all his melee XP. So if we look on the screen right now, these are the goals that I set for Lynx Titan, or not the goals, but what I thought he would get by the end of this year. And we could see that I thought if he didn't do his melees, he would do woodcutting or rune crafting and get around 105 mil woodcutting or a decent amount of rune crafting. He did actually do woodcutting, and he's around 100 mil right now. So that was very accurate. It was very close. But because he didn't do prayer, he actually did some agility whenever his hands were hurting from fishing or woodcutting, because he was doing, really click-intensive methods. He would do agility, and he gained a good amount of agility XP that I did not expect. That just came out of nowhere. As far as the magic goes, I was very close. I said 100 to 110. He's at 108-ish right now. For farming, I said 150 to 160. He's again on the high end of that. He's at 159, I believe. And so it's very accurate. He finished Slayer up. He did all the combats. He did everything except for prayer. That's the one thing I missed out on. So for this year, I think he's going to obviously finish farming off, finish fire making and woodcutting. He's going to finish off magic, probably through imbues. He's probably, I would say after woodcutting, he's either going to shift to doing only rune crafting, or only agility, or he's going to do rune crafting and agility mixed. I'm not sure how much of it he's going to finish it, but I think he will finish most of those, and then he might move on to mining. I'm not 100% sure what Lynx is going to do this year. As far as my EHP guesses, EHP, like I said before, was changed a lot, so it doesn't fully reflect it. He's on like a 5.3k EHP year, but it should be higher than that. The XP guess I had for him was 3600 to 3750 mil XP. He's at 3680 something, so I was very accurate on that as well. I'm very surprised with how, how predictable it was. You see this guy plays 16 to 18 hours a day, and I was able to predict almost exactly what he would do over the next year at that pace, and he kept that pace, so I'm happy with that. What are your guys' New Year's resolutions? I don't really have a resolution. I'm trying to think of mine. I don't know. Just be more consistent. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know. I can't think of a New Year's resolution. Let me know what you guys are, so I can maybe think of some. I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing that. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I felt I needed to make it since I made one last year. and I will see you in the next one.